Hi, welcome to Look Closer. Well, all of the nature that we look at on Look Closer has something cool about it. But in this case, we have the added bonus that our subject for today is absolutely beautiful. Today, we're looking for the Queen of Sheba orchid. One of the premier nature experiences in Western Australia is our wildflower season. Through the late winter and spring, we had this profusion of wildflowers that pop up through our native vegetation. Of those wildflowers, the orchids are one of the most sought after groups, and the jewel in the orchid crown for Western Australia has to be the Queen of Sheba. Now, I've never seen a Queen of Sheba orchid, so this is going to be a first for me, but I've been given a spot for a northern Queen of Sheba location out near Eneabba. So I'm on location now, and I'm going to have a little hunt through the bush looking for this beautiful little orchid. Well, it looks like my friend Cal was right on the money with his location for Queen of Shebas. I've been here all of 10 minutes and I've already found 4 separate plants, 3 of which have open flowers. This is a pretty cool one. It's actually got 3 separate flowers on this one stalk. If you do go out looking for wildflowers yourself, just remember that these are protected species and you mustn't pick them. And I'd even go so far as to say you don't even need to touch them. They're so delicate that you can bruise them just by touching them. So as usual, I'm going to get in a bit closer with my other camera and we're going to get some nice close-up shots of these Queens of Sheba. Alright, now that we've got the glamour shots out the way, let's get into the science of this episode. And to show you what I want to show you, we're going to have to go for a little walk to see another plant close by. Here's the other plant that I wanted to show you. This is Calictasia. Now that we're up close to it, you can probably get an inkling about why I wanted to show you this plant. So this is Calictasia, called the blue tinsel lily. You can see it looks remarkably like the Queen of Sheba that we just looked at. It's got that same purpley blue 6-pointed star with yellow or orange in the centre. And there's a reason that these two species look so similar. It's because they're what's called a Dodsonian mimic pair. This is the template species and the Queen of Sheba is our mimic species. So Dodsonian mimicry is a special type of mimicry that applies to plants and flowers where one of the species, in this case the tinsel lily, provides a reward for the pollinators. So they've got nectar and pollen here. But the mimic species in this pair doesn't actually provide any reward for the pollinators. So it's purely a deceptive mechanism to draw in the pollinators to think it's this flower and that they're going to get a reward. But instead they come into the Queen of Sheba, the plant doesn't have to give them anything and it gets pollinated anyway. It's pretty ingenious. Well, I think that just about wraps up our very quick look at the Queen of Sheba orchid and its Dodsonian mimic template species, Calictasia, the blue tinsel lily. See you next time. Stay still for just 1 second.